Hey everybody. I have finally started another game. Of course, this one's another demo of AETHUS. But got my coffee ready to go. Real quick before I do this, I wanted to flip through the settings. I don't think there was anything really that I wanted to call out, but normal settings looks like everything's all on one page, which is nice. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna turn that all the way down. Confirm, back. I've not played the game, so save slots, nothing in there. Let's get started. Let's see what we got. Prologue. Project Gaia, Facility Omega, somewhere below the surface of the planet AETHUS. Dr. Tanya Lee. There's space there. I didn't see the space.
Dr. Lee, please report to the containment chamber. When you're ready? Can't believe I overslept. On today of all days. Better get moving.
Yeah, get the cricks out of your neck. Looks like just woke up. But anyway, controls, part 1, WSAD. Orbit the camera, rotate it, QE. I like QE better. Zoom with control. Fantastic. Do I have to use WSAD? Does look like it. Little sluggish window there. Interact with the left mouse button. Something else. Didn't see the other one.
Need to manually release the lock from my console.
Unlock the door using the console at the desk. Access latest log. Tomorrow's a big day. I've invited the department heads around for casual drinks this evening. Apparently that's the done thing in this sort of situation. A pre-celebration celebration with the boss. If you ask me, there's no reason to celebrate yet. We haven't finished the job. That said, team's been working diligently to reach this point. They deserve to feel good about what we've accomplished. I'm sure the rest of the crew will be indulging in a little cactus moonshine behind the scenes tonight as well. But as long as nothing gets out of hand, blowing off a little steam wouldn't be such a bad thing, right? Need to get ready. Cool. I wasn't done yet. Don't want to skip. Let's open the door.
Door's open.
A reminder, communications with the surface are strictly prohibited. Do your part for the safety of the project.
Soon. Automated door which opens and closes based on proximity, locked and unlocked remotely. Okay. Tanks are shown in the top. Tanks.
Who left all this junk here? Standards are obviously slipping.
Sprint with shift, jump with space. Compass at the top of the screen shows points of interest as you rotate the camera. Running late for the test, head to the elevator, follow the marker on your compass.
Okay, down we go. They better not start without me.
Interact with the elevator panel and select science level. Remember, you can orbit the camera with middle mouse button. You can rotate the camera QE. Double tap to rotate 90. That's nice. Later, science level we go.
Right, straight down the hall for the lab.
Okay, but what if I don't want to go to the lab? Okay, I'll go to the lab.
Ugh, I forgot my key card. Shouldn't have had those drinks last night. I think I left it in my office.
Some objects like this door console require you to have particular items in your inventory. These items are displayed with the border with the interacting object. Open secure door. Do I gotta go all the way back up? On the science level, pass through the science checkpoint.
Please make sure all workstations are locked when left unattended.
Assuming in cow.
Thank
Scan the
God.
environment with
Period.
X.
Okay, back down to the lab.
Pull items on the world towards you with left mouse button. Access your inventory with tab. Personal key card. Lovely. Anything else? Facility control. Facility lockdown.
I definitely don't think that's a good idea right now.
Why not? Latest log. 3 days, 4 hours ago. Got the go-ahead from the board to conduct the first Ethereum sample extraction next week and let all the staff know. It's such a pain in the ass to extract safely. I only have the one sample right now. There's really no room for mistakes. I can sort of see why ARC charges so much for this stuff now. I can sort of see why ARC charged so much for this stuff now, but I have a feeling they got a specialist tech just for the purpose. That reminds me I need to draft a note to send upstairs requesting an increase in our industrial espionage budget. We need it if we want to increase our output here. Yet another thing to do. Back to work. Okay. Ew. You know what? I want to double check something. Is there key commands? Always run. Just key. Sprint. I wish that was a toggle. It was a toggle. I just toggled it, didn't I? Orbit camera. Can I change that to fly, burn, always run, resume? I like that better. Okay. Ah. All right, a little sensitive. Open the secure door. Enter the science lab, enter the containment.
Oh, Dr. Lee, you made it. Excellent. We hope we didn't disturb you?
Why is she...
I was busy. Are we prepared to begin?
What was she doing?
Yes, of course. The sample is waiting. When you're ready, just retrieve the drone prototype from the box and come on in. Take your time.
Take the prototype from the drone box. Inventory. Take all. Mining drone. Small prototype drone capable of breaking down rock samples and other resources with high energy laser.
Welcome, Dr. Lee. We're up here in the gallery. The containment field is running. Go ahead and use the console to start the test when you're ready.
And I need to invert that and just lower the crap out of that sensitivity. Oh, that's way worse. Never mind. I did not want to invert the Y. Did want to invert the X though. Nah, I'll get used to it. What am I supposed to do? Interact with the console by the chamber in the center of the room. Begin test.
Gravitational stability is nominal. Dr. Lee, you can begin channeling energy into the sample.
Well, here goes nothing. All that work for this moment.
Deep. Channel energy from the drone into the sample in the central chamber with the repeated clicks of left mouse button. Make sure the drone has clear line of sight.
Oh my God! The sample!
Graviton readings are through the roof. We have to shut it down.
No! Let it run! We need the data.
Very bright. Natural Resource Corporation, mineral processing station, the surface of AETHUS. Much later.
This is humiliating.
Hush you. Spare parts can't talk.
Arc ID confirmed. Designation, Maeve. Role, Lead Geotechnical Engineer. Access granted for work duration of 19 minutes, 54 seconds.
This'll be our ticket out. Screw Ark and their soul-sucking grind.
We have to find the right mining claim first. There are 672 for sale today.
Grandad only told us pieces, but with the help of a genius AI drone,
With truly majestic information processing capabilities.
we can use Ark's secret mining data to identify which one was Grandad's old claim. Just need to connect Trudy's broken refining manager to a yield arbiter.
Without triggering security.
Okay, Roland, you're up. Or should I say, in.
You know I can float, right?
And if you did, Ark would immediately detect your anti-grav drive.
System accessed. Correlating refining and yield data with your granddad's stories. No results.
Damn it.
Hey, Maeve! Are those thermocouplers realigned yet? That refining manager is scheduled to restart in 41 seconds. And any loss of output will be deducted from your pay.
Don't soon, Trudy.
32 trillion credits in minerals a year. But they'll cut our maintenance fees any chance
Oh,
they...
672, Roland. We need to track it down faster. He talked about a speculatus, something.
Searching. No match.
Oh, what are we looking for, Grandad?
Maeve, we're almost out of...
There was a Kappa. Oh, what was it? Module. Kappa module.
Searching. Claim packet coastline. Kappa AZ1 torn.
Hey, you okay?
What? Yeah. Why?
You just.
No time. Claim ID is AZ1.
Whew. Let's take a look.
Last occupant 35 years ago. Middle of nowhere. Estimated yield value is low. You'll need a loan, even with all your savings. Not going to be much left for supplies. Hope you like cactus juice.
Worth it to be free of these parasites. Middle of nowhere's just a bonus. Lots of privacy, so we can track down whatever the Kappa module is.
Maeve, I have rated your performance as sufficient but requires improvement. If you are done, your next assignment is...
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely done. They tell you if you work hard and keep your head down, anyone can make a life working here. It's not really life, though, not after they're done with you. Tired and empty and dead inside. I'm not gonna let it happen to me. No more scraps while they feast. Buying Grandad's old claim cost everything I had, but at least now, everything I do for me. And Roland. I just hope whatever he wanted us to find under AETHUS is worth it.
Alrighty. Nice little cutscene.
With what Ark charged for the shuttle, you'd think we'd be closer to the claim.
Not too far now. Just through this canyon.
Alright. Get that crick out of your neck. Welcome to the surface of AETHUS. The journal access with J has several tabs that collect discoveries you make during the game. Tutorials shown in this panel have much more detail in the tutorial tab. Accessible quickly with T. We're using the top right question mark button. Okay. Yep. Logs, no logs. Some conversations. Tutorials. Yeah.
I'm starving. Have you got anything to eat, Roland?
I'm afraid we're all out. I did try and get you to pack an extra nutrient bar, but you said, and I quote,
Roland, we'll find food when we get there. It's an adventure.
Weirdly good impression.
thank you. There are cacti in abundance here. You should be able to harvest some fruit from them until we can cook up something better.
Okay, let's warm up your leather with something easy to start with.
Okay. Access your inventory with tab. Consume items in your inventory with middle mouse button. Cactus fruit, biomass, organic material obtained from... I've been saying eighth, whatever it's called. Fruit from cactus. Let's eat that up.
Yep.
Where's
Not the
my
tastiest
hunger?
thing, but it's helping.
Stamina, nutrition,
Once you get set up,
hydration.
you'll be able to start cooking hot food. Don't worry.
Not a lot.
Watch your feet, Maeve. Your suit can absorb the impact of a small jump like this, but anything much further, and you'll not be a happy buddy.
Destruction physics are pretty cool. Okay. Don't know how much of this I'm gonna need, so may as well. Let's go this way. Stay away from the cave for right now.
We're here!
This is it?
This is it! It doesn't look like much right now, but with a little bit of work, we'll be up and running in no time.
Doesn't look like much. It looks like a barren desert filled with scrap.
Is? But it's what's underneath us that matters.
True. I was kind of hoping for something a wee bit more impressive, though.
Let's start zapping so we can build up something impressive then.
Agreed. Then we can figure out how to start looking for this Kappa module Grandad mentioned should be around here.
Alright, so we're gonna start building something, but first I'm gonna open up this crate. Exterior light strip indicates the inventory state of the crate. So I got bottled water and a terraforming charge. Okay, can I do anything with that? Build mode. Accessed with B. Required items are shown in the tooltip for each available construction. Use right mouse button to pin a construction plan to easily track the needed materials. Use left mouse button to place a makeshift forge. Facilities, makeshift forge, placeables. Yep, let's just... Yep, right there's good.
Right. First priority, shelter.
Agreed. Night will be falling soon, and we don't want to be stumbling around in the dark when a dust storm hits.
Can you come up with specs for a shelter using this scrap?
Done! Already in your blueprint library.
So helpful. I have a new journal entry. Okay. This game pause? It does not pause. An auspicious start. Arrived at the claim. Have to admit my initial impression is underwhelming. The rusting remains of the previous expedition here lie all around me. They're long gone now, and I know they apparently didn't have much success, but with all of Granddad's stories about this claim and some sort of Kappa module, there has to be a reason he'd want me to come here. That said, I can't help but feel apprehensive. I've risked everything in this venture. If I can't make this expedition a success, I'm going to end up slinking back to Ark with my tail between my legs and begging for my old job back. This has to pay off. Okay. Old conversations, not worried about. Alright, refining resources. Press 1 through 9 while hovering an item in the inventory to assign to the hotbar. Hover over the forge and use R to throw the selected hotbar slot item at the cursor. You can also use left mouse button or right mouse button to transfer the items to and from a facility. View the refining recipes by selecting the forge with left mouse button. Alright. Let's see. Cobble together forge, able to melt down scrap into usable building materials. Recipes require biomass as fuel. Inventory is empty. Transfer items. Deposit refinable items. Yoink. Enabled recipe start automatically as soon as required resources are present in the facility inventory. So 2 metal and 1 biomass. I need more metal. Can I not? Why can I not hit that? Or that, or that, or these? Don't know, but let's go ahead and chunk all those in there, and off we go. Building material. Created from the base resources or scrap present on the planet AETHUS. Yeah, I assume it's pronounced AETHUS. Oh. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, just take out more scrap. Good stuff. Let's see. So if I assign that to 1, where's my hotbar? Can I get that? There we go. Air supply. You're replenishing your air supply in the pressured environment on or on the surface. Okay. I need food and stuff. You transfer. You should construct a habitat for shelter, find enough building materials and new B structures, makeshift. I need a lot more materials. Okay. Well, that can go right there. You can construct all kinds of facilities and decorations inside habitats. You can use beds to sleep until a certain time of day. Before night falls, construct a bed inside your new makeshift habitat. Okay. Furniture, bed. I need 3 building materials. Like 1, 2, 3.
A roof over your head and a place to lay it when you get tired. I must say, this outpost is coming along swimmingly.
Roland, it's a metal box with a bed in it. It's not exactly the Sagua Palace.
All great adventures have humble beginnings. Now, there are a couple of things you might like to do to prepare for our first expedition.
Let me guess. Somewhere to store all the riches we're inevitably gonna find?
Yes, and somewhere to cook something a bit heartier than a cactus fruit. You're wasting away. There are also some interesting areas nearby that I saw on our way in. We should check them out.
True enough. Okay, let's go get the lay of the land before we hurtle off into the underground to make our fortune.
That's the spirit. I've marked some areas of interest on your compass.
Okay, so Outpost is the flag. Crater's edge over there is 100 meters. Can I craft anything? No. But I'm just gonna eat all that. Let's go check out the crater's edge. Not do anything? Say nope. Oh, he doesn't carry it too far. All right. Good to know. Let's see. Rope here. Another 20 meters.
Wow, that's a big hole. I can't even see the bottom.
Fire off a suit scan. Maybe we can get a return bounce from whatever's down there.
Okay, what is it? X?
No return bounce. It really is deep. Maybe if we brought some external scan charges like I'd suggested, Maeve.
There's no way I was lugging that much across the desert. We had to travel light to get here. It's fine. The crater's not important. Don't worry about it.
The crater is not important. I feel like that's gonna end up being a new buildable object has been unlocked. A dew catcher. What is beeping? This thing? New entry added to the journal. Project Gaia personal log. Desert heat is brutal, but it's a lot cooler, and the caverns like to come out here sometimes, though. Just to think, maybe it's the time taken on the walk up, or perhaps the fresh breeze of the air up here. Either way, clarity often comes quickly, not like down there. TL. Okay, did you leave me anything good? That log say anything? No. Is there anything else? That other thing that I picked up? No. Regolith chunks, cactus fruit, water. And I can't chop these down, apparently. Oop, water. Okay, let's go check out this other thing here. This bloodfall. Ew.
Oh, nice. Waterfall of blood. A bloodfall. Well, give it a scan.
That bodes well indeed.
Okay, good news. Not a blood waterfall. It is just water. High levels of aluminium oxide, though. And silicates. Phenocrysts. Carbonyl sulfide. Whatever it flows from, the temperature is high.
Felt inclined to destroy that. Okay. Can't do nothing to the rock. Alright. What happens if I go in there? Not much. Okay. There's a cave over there. The camera does not like me. I am going to bump up that just a smidge. Alright, feels a little better. What does that say? Surface oasis? We'll go to the surface oasis thing first. And then I want to add, let's see, what do I need? Structure, facility, makeshift forge, scrap grill. Okay. Can I just put that out here, I assume? No way to rotate. I don't really like the up-down thing. Yoink. And then the dew catcher, I need 4 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Scrap. Okay, I saw a pop-up thing come up there, and I don't know what it said. It was something about grilling. Yes, destruction. So much destruction. No space in inventory. Shame. What can I grill? Anything? Cooking panel. I can make grilled cactus fruit. Fruit from a cactus on the surface, grilled to unlock additional nutrients and flavor. Basic mushroom soup. I just need mushrooms. How many of these can I make? All of them. Okay. And then what else could I make? Makeshift crate. Hold off on that. A dew catcher. It's huge. Direction matter? Probably not. Interact. Small bottle of H2O, vital for survival of every human being. 9 minutes. 9 real-time minutes. Okay. Take all of those. In here, deposit refinable, make more of those. Alright, do I have anything else that I can make that I haven't already made besides that? Negative. Alright. So I wanted to go look at this oasis. So, how do we get over there, I wonder? Oh, it's only 25 minutes.
Oh, an oasis. Lucky. At least we'll have some drinkable water.
Hang on, Maeve. Let's just double check. Give it a scan and let's see.
And my dog's decided to do a little craziness.
Drinkable is definitely a relative term for the water here.
Oh, how come?
All the complex amino acids and odd RNA fragments I'm picking up mean you'll definitely want to purify this water before you drink it.
Okay.
No scooping it up with my bare hands then.
Ugh, afraid not.
Alright, 12.5 out of 60. You know what, I'm gonna walk that there, and then if I like that I can put it on my hotbar, but I can't actually use it from my hotbar.
A hot meal, finally! Gotta keep on top of my nutrition while I'm working. I always feel a lot stronger when I've eaten well.
Yeah. Okay, so hydration increasing beyond the threshold shown on the bar wide beneficial status effects.
Tracks coming and going from this cave. I guess the previous expedition came and went through here.
Certainly looks that way. Suit scan time.
Yep. I'm detecting plenty of minerals as well as the remnants of man-made structures. Once we're ready, I'd say this is where we start heading underground.
Am I not allowed to go back there, judging by the invisible wall? Okay. Build something used restoring
I
resources.
reviewed that last cave scan.
Anything interesting?
There's a dense energy reading in there. Artificial and strong.
Strong enough that we could use it to power a basic habitat?
Distinctly possible. When you're ready, head into the caves and let's explore.
You can now enter the underground at the cave entrance marked at your compass. Okay, so I was just a smidge ahead of where I should have been. I'm stuck. Okay. Let's chop the rest of this up, and I think it will be good to go. And I want to make the storage. Okay, so we have a new journal entry. One small step. Constructed the beginnings of my outpost here, though there's not much to be said for it yet. I know that human discovery is always advanced by standing on the shoulders of giants, but I do wish I'd been able to prepare a little more instead of needing to cannibalize the scrap of those who came before. Oh well, no room for ego now. I have shelter to protect me from the dust storms. That's the important thing. Time to head underground and see what we're working with here. Roland says he's detecting energy readings which might be useful for expanding the outpost, so I'll check that out first. Maybe more shoulders to stand on? Maybe. Let's see, what can I chunk in there? Oh, that's all I can literally put in there. Okay. Seed from that, often found in the outer caverns, produces a glotus plant when grown hydroponically. Can be planted in a hydroponic bed. Okay. Can I put stuff in here? I can put stuff in here. I'm gonna put all of these things in there. And just one more check. Okay, nothing else there. So, into the cave. It's a whole new zone. Okay.
Ah, get a whiff of that. Toxic, dangerous air. Oh, you'll need to be careful with how long you stay down here, Maeve.
Short trips are okay for now, but I'm gonna need some upgrades if we're gonna get much further in.
Alrighty. What do we got? Glow stick. Chemical glow stick created by harnessing the bioluminescent properties of glotus fruit. Lights up an area useful for exploring dark caverns. That font is tiny. Okay, health and air part 1. Hang on, I'm gonna go check, see what my dog's doing real quick. Bring it back. Okay, and we are back. Fantastic, beautiful, smart, fantastic, amazing better half decided to ring the doorbell 100 times.
Haha, you're right. It's mainly dirt and rock. But there are resources we can use to upgrade the outpost.
Yeah, my dogs hate the doorbell.
The energy readings are coming from that crate. Check it out.
So they went absolutely bananas. An RTG, an extremely powerful self-contained
Maeve,
power
Watch
source.
your oxygen levels.
capable of supporting a habitat and associated facilities. Can be placed within a habitat using build mode.
An RTG? Ha! Well, that would explain the energy readings.
Ooh-wee, this is big. We can build a proper habitat with this bad boy.
The last expedition here obviously did a sloppy job of cleaning up after themselves. Well, let's head back to the surface. Now that you've got that RTG, let's get a basic habitat built.
Okay, I didn't know he was going to ask me to go back to the surface. I just realized that my O2 level there was like at nothing. Terraforming charges allow you to clear out outcrops from the surface to make way for your outposts. Different charges will clear different outcrops. You can hover the cursor over an outcrop to see a pop-up of what type of charge is required to clear it. Charges have a small radius of clearance, so it can be worth... Okay. So that can be destroyed using a terraforming charge medium. Do I have a terraforming charge medium? I do. Throw to activate. Sticks to surface. A medium yield explosive designed for clearing mid-sized rocks and other debris from the surface of the planet, but cannot destroy resource nodes. Created at the electronics workbench. Okay, so if I put that to there, how do I throw it? Throw item. Oh, I see. Okay, so the hotkey is just select. I was really slow figuring that out. And then R. Oops, there was two of them. A 2-second fuse. So did that not explode them, or... Oh, I threw the cactus fruit. Okay. Haha. Nice. New buildable objects have been unlocked. Gimme, 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 gimme. I wonder if you can upgrade that pull-in speed there. Build structures, a basic habitat. I need building materials. So you need more scrap. The structures, basic habitat. Oh, that's massive. Okay, so there's two entrances, so yoink. You'll need to build an access platform to get up to your new basic habitat. Some constructions will snap to certain locations on others, like doorways. Move existing constructions by selecting the build menu and pressing move. Fantastic. Happy to see that. Placeables, decoration, square dirt pile, round dirt pile, and a small dirt pile. Okay. Platform, I need 2 more building materials. Crap. There was some more stuff over here that I didn't pick up yet. Lovely. there anything else? Yes. Good, good, good. Cannot mine. View obstructed. You're flying in the air, my friend. Why is it obstructed? So, okay. I like how some of these are like, yeah, I'm going to stay on here forever. And then others are like, you're not going to be able to read it because you're a slow reader and you're having too many problems. Platforms, access platform, snap-a-doo-doo.
Now that we're up and running with a proper habitat, we're gonna need some more building materials.
Definitely. There's only so much scrap around here to melt down.
We really should get a regolith printer,
Maeve,
though.
you look
There's an
shattered.
entire planet
Maybe
trust
take a
right
break?
here to help us.
Good plan. The regolith we gather from the nodes in the caverns will provide us all the building materials we need.
Okay. Something else. Can I bring up dialogue just a smidge? Come on, 1 pixel. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. Alright, outpost power. Many facilities require power to function. This is shown for each blueprint in the build menu. Build mode. And is also displayed in the construction's info panel. Power producing facilities like the RTG you can now provide power across the entire outpost. The power level of your outpost can be viewed on the right of the build menu UI and hovered for more detailed info. If power level drops below 0, then all powered facilities will cease functioning. Okay, construction camp. Oh. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, structures that. Where's that RTG? This guy. Power generated. A bunch of things. A hugely efficient power generation option. A radioisotope thermoelectric generator which generates power via nuclear decay. Construct inside a habitat to add 15 power to the outpost. Okay. So it's basically 2 of the little trailers in there. So these don't snap. Boink.
Excellent work, Maeve. A nice little habitat, I must say.
Yep. A lot better than that little metal box, right?
Very much so. Plus, thanks to the RTG we found, it has power!
Now we can really get things started with some proper equipment.
Indeed. Plenty of facilities to construct in order to start processing those resources from the caverns.
We can start exploring deeper underground as well. Ooh, there is bound to be good stuff down there.
Yeah, need a sip of coffee. Alright, so let's see. Power generation supports 1 facility slot. Cool. You know, I was looking at these, I never got back to it. Increasing stamina beyond thresholds shown on the bar will add beneficial status effects. Each threshold will further increase the benefit of relevant status effect. Current effect is shown here as well as above the hotbar. Okay. So 1. Just absolutely nothing. Cool. So a short connector attaches to habitats and connectors into an accessible network while maintaining atmospheric and power integrity in a small habitat. That's what I just built, right? Alright, so Facilities, a regular printer. I need 5 more of those building materials, which I think I should have. You know what? I'm just gonna yoink. And platforms, facilities, regular printer. Yoink.
That's the printer set up.
Lovely. The regolith of the planet's surface makes for excellent building material.
I also have a bunch of stone that the printer won't accept. We'll need to crush it down to get anything usable from it.
There's metal ore in here as well, so it's worth getting a smelter built.
Was I supposed to build this down in the place? I wonder. Regolith and the regolith chunks. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. Why is scrap in there? You. And all you. Here and all of that. Oh, I see. It needs 10 of the chunks to make one, or 5 of the regular to make all of that. Great. But it can't make metal scrap, huh? So you be this move. Lovely stuff. I'm also gonna move this guy to here. You know, I probably will need those. Fruit, not so much. And the seeds, not so much. Probably keep eating the fruit though, but right now, let's see what sleeping does. We'll go till morning. Alright, so didn't really do anything useful. Anything else I should try and make? No. Maybe food. I probably need to make food. Oh, I can't. Okay, feel like camping. Cooking panel. Get all my stuff. Where'd all my stuff go? Did I stuff it in this one? I did. Let me craft one. Oh. I was thinking I would have just grabbed all of them. I mean, it doesn't kill me to not have anything, I guess. It's not a lot. Let's just, for now, just kind of skip all that. But I am wondering if I was supposed to make that down there. Sandstone, regular. Better get more of this anyway. And nothing in there, but I need more of the scrap metal. Okay, what is over here? Nobody knows. Can't click on it. This, more water, and another terraforming charge. It's lovely. Give me all this stuff. Oh no. Oh, there's something over
Need some
there.
fresh air soon.
Thank you. Oh, I can't take any of that. More stuff over there. Okay, let me hop out of here. Thank you. Am aware. Wait, where did those come from? Did all this stuff respawn? Interesting. Okay, well, deposit everything there. Deposit everything there. So, solazine, amber crystalline element filled with energetic potential, often found contained within sandstone or kaolinite ore. And then lotus fruit, already aware of that one. Dust ruby, uncut red gemstone, which gives the effect of glowing with an inner light. Good price on the market. And then sandstone, refined at the stone crusher. Okay, did I get anything else there? Can stack. Cans left over from several carbonated beverages, arranged in a vertical stack, or just a drink can. A crafting bench, 15. Is there a way to like pin that pin? What is this? A kaolinite bar. Okay. And a basic smelter. Solazine, more of that. And then a stone crusher. That I can build. That needs sandstone and shards. Okay. Give me all that back. All this goes in there. Okay. So before I go back down there, small habitat. If I do 5 and 5, I wonder if I can build one of those down there. Or can I deconstruct the one I have? Dismantle. You must remove all objects. Okay. Dismantle. And dismantle. Even though it looked cool. And just to make sure. Come together from scrap. Yep. Okay. I don't need that pin there anymore. I probably really should empty my inventory, but nah. But I am curious if I can build down here. That answers that question. I should have just did that when I was down here, but let's go see what this is. Workpad, portable workpad for recording notes, access latest log, new entry added. Well, that's the water pump junked. I'm not exactly sure why Tanya asked me to knock out one of our only sources of fresh water, but she's the boss. I'm not telling her. But I've left some schematics on the pump's computer in case she changes her mind and have to come back and get it going again. I've learned one thing in my time. It's that higher-ups can always change their mind later. Truth. Interact. New object has been unlocked. The water pump. Am I missing something? Why is... Okay. I hear something else dinging, which I'm thinking is this thing. Oxygen dome.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Generates the atmosphere in a dome around itself in the void. Take one.
Aha! An oxygen dome.
Perfect. That will certainly help us get further into the caverns.
Yep. Arctech is pretty cutting edge when it comes to anything that'll let them push their workers harder for longer.
Just remember, the domes won't be effective if you overuse them.
Thank you for the terraforming tutorial once again. Can I build another platform? This thing, like, okay. Good stuff there. Also all that. Also all that. So the oxygen dome. Okay, guess I'll put that on too. I couldn't read anything fast enough because I was also running out of oxygen, so I was panicking. Generates a breathable atmosphere in a dome around itself when deployed. Use of more than 2 domes in a row will create oxygen poisoning. So how long does it last? I do not know. But let's see here. Power, decoration, furniture, storage. Oh, I can make a small crate now. Like that there. So this one is 25 and that one is 40. Okay. Good to know. Platforms, facilities. Water pump. Produces fresh water on a regular basis, must be placed in a water source. And it needs those components. So does this take? And then that. Kind of wish it would look at your current inventory, just like what you have in there, and then pull out what it needs. That would be dandy. I guess I'll go ahead and drink one of those. Hydrated. Okay, what does just being hydrated mean? Maximum air supply is increased by 15. Oh, that would have been nice to know. Just eat all that. Energized. Move 5% faster than normal. Improve to 10% by increasing further. Vitality drain. Okay, so then what does nutrition do overall? Nobody knows. It is a mystery, never to be found. So that needs the 10 great bars and advanced electronics. Okay. But I need to come back down here. I need to mine more stuff. Is there anything else that is like immediately popping out? Freaky stuff going on over here.
Look, Maeve! A drilling site. This doesn't look nearly as wrecked as everything we've seen before. Perhaps there are supplies we could scavenge.
Yeah, perhaps. What is this thing? Nobody knows. Get that log. New object unlocked. Biomass generator. Pangemony. It's a market item. Okay, I'll take all that. Guess I can't. A basic smelter. Oh yeah, journal entries to read. Can't do nothing with that. Inventory automated drill. Somebody requires the items below. A Kalinite drill
Running
bit.
low on air.
Oh, for crying out loud. And a cargo drone. Okay. Let's see. Where's that thingamabobber? Right there. But the question is, how long does that last? Any world log is available in the journal. Oh, it doesn't last very long. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, I'll go back over there in a second. And by a second, I mean like probably right now. I gotta figure out how to make those drill bits.
out.
Yeah. Air supply is a very big annoyance. Kind of panicky. Definitely anxiety inducing. Okay.
Maeve, perhaps we should attempt to explore deeper into the caverns. The log entry you found describes this person from Project Gaia preparing to do so. Perhaps we can gather more information by following them.
Well, I was planning on it, but I'm also trying to do other stuff. So, calm down, robot. Okay, so that can go in there. That can go in there. Unlock the ability to crush stone and smelt ore. Crush a basic smelter within your basic habitat. Alright. Need 5 of the solazine. And I only have 2, 3. Oh, I just need to get more of the sandstone. In and out, in and out, in and out. Okay. Focus on sandstone and trying to find the way down. Lovely. Some there.
This appears to be a serious rockfall. Wait, look! Behind it!
Is that a hub module?
Correctamundo! That is an ARC self-contained habitat module.
Why is there still a hab here? If the previous expedition left long ago.
Unknown. Perhaps you can gain access and find out.
I can't climb this. Can you get us through? The rock seems pretty tough.
Not without an upgrade. They really defanged me when we left ARC.
Feeling a little weak without your big bad Weezer fangs?
Well, if you want my Weezer flangs back, we've got to get reconnected to the ARC network. Until then, though, my calculations show that basic mining explosives are likely capable of breaching this rockfall.
Okay, we can do that. I'll need to build a crafting bench back at the outpost, but I should be able to refine everything I need from what we can find round here.
Wonderful. Goal updated. Manufacture mining explosives at crafting bench and gain access to mysterious habitat.
You know what I think I just realized is right at the beginning of that entrance, it
Hey,
looked
Maeve,
like...
if this whole thing takes off, we find the Kappa module and reveal untold riches beneath our feet. What are you going to do?
What do you mean?
Well, you wouldn't have to stay here on AETHUS, I guess. You could do anything you wanted.
I suppose I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Gonna take me with you on your richer-than-God adventures, though, right?
Of course, mate. We're in this together.
But it looked like right at the beginning of that entrance there was a way to get oxygen without having to leave, so that might be kind of helpful. Alright, so what does this need? Ore. A dull gray metallic ore found in nodes in the outer caverns or in small amounts among large amounts of sandstone. Heavy but fairly soft, this one creates bars with high tensile strength. Cool. Wait, can I? Can. I didn't even realize it was making that stuff because reasons. Okay, so I don't need the smelter anymore, but I do need crafting bench, which is 2 kaolinite bars and 15 materials. And I have the materials. I have the
your
bars.
first metal bar. Are you proud?
I sort of am. This beats melting scrap in a plant-powered junk box any day.
Those days are gone. Now you can melt scrap in a high-energy furnace powered by a nuclear battery. The inexorable march of technological progress.
You can use crafting bench to create items such as the mining explosives you require to progress. Plans are shown along with the required resources in the crafting panel. Items in the storage containers can be used for crafting. Ew. Okay, I take back what I said about... Yeah. Oops. Alright, so the explosives need solazine. Is it every container? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that's fantastic. Terraforming charge needs a whole bunch of crap. Ah, there's the drill bit I need. Which needs 4 of the bars, 2 of the frames, electronics, solazine. Oh my goodness. And that needs silica, and that needs solazine. That needs oxide, and the kaolinite bars. Oh my goodness. Alright, so cannot transfer, fortunately. Alright, so I want the terraforming charge. Try and blow up that rock. I don't need the glow sticks. Okay. Let's head back down. I don't need the crafting bench triggered anymore. Okay. Big rock, where did it go? Over there. Okay. Does it tell me which one it needs? No, but I assume it's this one. It was not that one. What about this one? What? What is this thing made of? Does that have to be somewhere else? Yoink. About right there. Yeah.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
Dude, I've barely been out here. To be honest, I'm a little confused here because I was pretty sure that should have worked. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, we'll just sit here for a second. Let the oxygen refill. Use the... Oh... Use the mining explosives, not the terraforming explosives. It's probably a big difference in how it explodes. Okay. Well, we'll just pretend I blew other stuff up outside. Yep. Alright, is there anything else? I mean, there has to be something else. I mean, other than the glowy bits. Let me check this out again. Because I'm pretty sure this gives me sandstone and the shards, right? A small, heavy lift capable logistics drone often used to ferry supplies between locations. Electronics workbench. Okay.
I'll need some more air soon.
Thank you. Which I'm gonna go back up there. Just think I picked up all of the currently available stuff. So I need to see what it is to make the mining explosives. Yeah, I think those were to make that. Next steps. You now have a task that requires several steps to achieve. You should construct a new connected habitat within which to place your crafting bench. Refine, build, and craft to obtain the mining explosives. Refer back to your journal if needed. Never read that. Well, that's the water pump chat. Not exactly sure why Tanya asked me to knock out one of her only sources of fresh water. Oh, I already read that. And already read that. And then personal job logs. Passage deeper into the underground has been blocked by a large cave-in, but I can see an old Ark standard habitat behind the rockfall, an opportunity for some easy salvage. Without access to the Ark network, I can't purchase the upgrade needed to power up Roland's laser. His fangs, as he likes to call him, and breach this rockfall. Never mind that, I don't have credits left to buy it anyway. Roland himself figured out a solution. Fortunately, I knew I kept him around for a reason. Need to mine the resources in the cavern, construct or find facilities that can refine these resources into others, construct a crafting bench in the outpost, building a new habitat to contain it, and craft mining explosives at the bench, and using my newly refined resources, blast through the rock slide by throwing the mining explosives. I can use my suit's scan ability to determine which rocks are breakable. I may need to make more than one set of explosives to create a usable passage. Time to get to it. These can't pull from inventory though, right? No, they cannot. Okay. So, deposit all that. Deposit all that. Deposit all that. Come over here. Crafting panel. Mining explosive. I need 2 and 1. Boop. Alright. So you... I need that and that. And that. All that goes in there. Alright, I'll be able to make at least 1 mining explosive. Which is fine. 5 seconds.
Good job, Maeve. Explosives crafted.
Ah, now we can get through that rockfall and see what's on the other side.
Silica. And more of the solazines. And the frames. Ugh. So much is needed. Alright. Back into the cave we go. Now that I've totally didn't mess that up the first time around. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up all the regolith. Alright. 85th time is a charm. I mean, the first time's a charm. Alright. Number 3. Scan all of that. Rockfall. So... Wait, can I blow that up? No. So... 3 and R. Cool. Demo complete. In the full game, be able to explore vast caverns beneath AETHUS, come across several different biomes. Please consider wishlisting on Steam. Love to hear your thoughts on Discord. Explore these things on the pause menu. Great. So, where did that put me? Apparently I'm back on the surface. Going through the tutorial. Oh man. Alright, so it looks like that is done and dusted. Not a bad little tutorial, if I do say so myself. I'm intrigued. But yeah, so that gold. I don't feel necessary to put all this stuff in here. Alright, well the rest of this I don't think I can get. I don't think there's anything else that I can build. I mean, I suppose I could add more connectors to things. Never did build the water pump, but a light stick. What does that look like? Oh. Okay. Storage, lighting, platforms. Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. So this is the AETHUS Demo on Steam, only as a demo. The release date is apparently sometime in 2025. So hopefully soon. I'm definitely wishlisting this. This seemed really fun. But yeah, alright. Well, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night.